Hello everyone, I'm Sora and welcome to the Modcast. Here with me are Kariru,
Yeah.
Loser,
Hello.
technically Camino, but he doesn't want to speak apparently. And as a special guest today, we have also DATRUTH.
Yo. What's up?
All right.
Okay, so we have a bunch of topics to talk about today, starting with the global anniversary. Then we will proceed on the Tanabata celebration on JP, with the top EZA, the LR Super Saiyan Goku EZA, which I'm very hype about, by the way. And then we'll just go on to Legends.
I forgot about that.
Loser, shut up.
Sorry. I forgot about Goku.
And then we'll just go on to Legends and then and finish the Modcast with some questions to DATRUTH.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so global anniversary has come, which is very hype, and it's pretty much a carbon copy except for the Twitter celebrations.
Except it's better.
Yeah.
Tickets, man. Whew.
Oh, they're so broken.
Tickets are so
Tickets
good.
need patch notes. We gotta balance those a little bit.
Like if JP wasn't ahead of 6 months and I wasn't a how do you say needy beach, I would probably play global.
As
and just
Kyrie put it, glow bad.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, but global is so it's so they have so much value. Like
we get the tickets, we get the discounts, we get some banner updates here and there. Not for the better sometimes. Not.
I mean,
we don't talk about
cooler.
we don't talk about virus.
Virus. But if we are going to talk about the 5th anniversary, personally, I'm global main, so I'm experiencing it all on my game for the first time. But from what I saw on JP and what I experienced on it, I think I enjoyed the 4th anniversary better. In terms of units, I think the Blue Fusions, Rose and Broly trio are way cooler and interesting than 4th anniversary's LR Super Saiyan 4s, the GT trio and Baby. But I feel like I enjoyed 4th anniversary more overall.
Same.
I think there was more to do during the 4th anniversary.
Yeah, I think that's because 4th anniversary it felt like it had a lot more to do. We didn't have easy areas.
Yeah, they padded out the 5th anniversary with tons of short events that you ended up in like 20 minutes or so, and you basically didn't have anything else to do. Meanwhile, during the 4th anniversary, they had like 1 or 2 story events that were multiple stages long, and it just felt much richer in content, at least in my opinion.
Yeah,
we got
much more content in the 4th anniversary.
Oh, he speaks.
Oh, Camino's family spoken, incredible.
I would say another thing I feel is 4th anniversary. It's hard to say. They brought active skills, which was actually important. Well, I feel equipment isn't that big to me compared to especially active skills and transformations, which came with 3rd year.
It's just an add-on to the potential system.
I feel like it's more of an add-on compared to a gameplay mechanic.
Yep.
Exactly, because equipment is something that everyone can take advantage of. Meanwhile, active skills were something unique that were exclusive to the Super Saiyan Force and Bipan at the time. So it felt like a much more enjoyable new mechanic to use for the first time.
I think it also helps that the Super Saiyan 4's introduction of active skills was done much better than the Fusion's introduction of transformations. Yes. It was really simple to get, and you could just snap it, and it was powerful. While the Fusions required it to be their birthday and for you to get the perfect present.
Yeah, it isn't so easy to get the active on the 4th anniversary, and it's so hype to this day.
Yeah, no, I love my LR Super Saiyan 4s. They're great units.
So I'm gonna be contrarian. I like the 5th better.
I feel like the 5th has some stuff to it that's still good.
Mainly because like not even just talking about the Dokkan Fest themselves. I liked some of the side content more, like the free to play units, and then whatever the Zamasu Goku, he EZA'd, and then they were like, oh yeah, we can do this now. So that means Frieza is gonna EZA and he's gonna be broken.
I feel like the 5th anniversary, my main problem with it, I think, and most people's problem, was easy areas. Was like the main thing that brought the celebration down for me. We never had a traditional EZA. Well, 4th anniversary, they had like, what, two free-to-play EZAs? Because we got Goku Jr., Yeah, Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. Well, I feel like easy areas are like in concept. I kind of like easy areas, but at the same time, they're not fun to me.
I don't like that they use stamina.
Yeah,
I
no
think they're
stamina.
fine
That's the problem.
as long as there's a normal EZA with it, and then I
Yeah.
think it's okay. Yeah.
But for like
Yeah.
free to play units, I feel like it's just, it can feel like a hassle.
Yeah, also the fact that easy areas, like, they're good because they bring more EZAs to free-to-play units, which is always nice. But they have to be brought with an actual EZA so you can get stones, farm up some content and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
Only doing easy areas just feels a bit shallow.
they kind of just gave 1 stone for like the 10 reward. I was just like, it could have been like 5. It'd have been fine.
That would be much better.
And then everyone like points to the stones too, but like normal EZAs also give orbs, Grand Kai.
Yeah, orbs, the
Yeah.
Hercule trophy. They don't cost stamina. Like,
Yeah, that's huge. Not costing stamina. Yeah, you're right.
I'll definitely say another. I will always say that the 5th anniversary to me, I enjoyed its units more. For how much I like the Super Saiyan 4s and using them, I feel like the Blue Fusions, LR Rose, and Broly Trio just were more interesting and more hype to me.
I think it's because of their animations. The Super
Yeah,
Saiyan
Super
4s
Saiyan
were
4's
very
animations are
lame.
the biggest problem. Like, the Super Saiyan 4's 12 key, I highly prefer it to their 18 key.
Same here. Meanwhile, the fusions are actually anime episodes. You get blown away when you first use them.
Yeah, I don't see how they could do an animation better than Gogeta's active skill. Like, you just can't, like, because how good the animation it's based off of was, you just can't, like, beat that, right? Like, I just don't. I think that'll be, like, the single best, like, animation we'll have for a long time.
I definitely think objectively it's, like, the best, but my personal favorite is probably, like, the new Goku and Vegeta on JP with their...
JP are also very, very good.
They're screaming.
I
feel like the voice acting kind of sucked, but the animation was
the animation was...
Specifically, it's the Kaioken that Nozawa said. It was, like, not normal and cheap.
That was not the best.
Kaioken.
I think in terms of, I guess, since everyone talks about the Blue Fusions, because I'm interested in, like, because I never see any talk on Broly Trio. Because I just know, like, I know people considered them, there were people who hyped them up, and now no one talks about them, and I can't tell if they're just super mid or just straight bad. Because I know
they're
Rose
super fun. I will say
I know a lot of people enjoy them from the people who have them.
Yeah. It's because you
actually
are
like
thinking.
them because they have unique passive all around them, so it seems cool.
Yep. Because most units you just pick an orb and go with it. Meanwhile, with
counters and additional super attacks go boom.
Meanwhile, with the Broly Trio, you actually have to put thought in what you do. Oh, we could get the IGL orbs to get an attack boost for all of my rotation, or maybe I could go for the int ones and get a defensive boost and not use an item. You just have to think more. It's more engaging.
My biggest problem with... Oh, sorry, Cairo. You can talk.
Yeah. I think they're fun. I would have liked if they also introduced, like, hey, they changed random orbs to other random orbs. So they kept it like as a cycling just randomness with the unit. But yeah, they're pretty okay.
My only problem with Broly Trio, from what I've seen, is that they have big bad bosses and Super Broly doesn't.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
I mean, they did that because the unit, like, doesn't really have a place.
Yeah, no, the unit has no links. I know that they did that because it just... But they have movie bosses and Broly and Paragus don't. And that's another thing I'm wondering about, guys. Come on. It's Bamco. Okay. Their category decisions are whack anyways.
Yeah, we don't talk about the categories.
Broly and Paragus, I just think of Paragus saying we're here to get revenge, but they're not in the revenge category. That's the only thing.
The best way to think of about the revenge category is as a rematch category.
Yeah.
If you see it as a rematch category, not a revenge category, it makes much more sense.
I don't know why they called it revenge.
Yeah, it's just a stupid name.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't feel like you should just think about the stuff for like Dokkan categories and shit.
Dokkan has made the special pose category. I feel like there's nothing but uphill from there. When the Universe 11 category is better than special pose, I feel like we've reached a point in Dokkan.
Whoa! Wait a minute. He leads Universe 11?
Yes. the new Jiren leads Universe
Yeah, the
11.
Jiren leads universe.
Universe 11 actually pretty hype. It has pretty cool units.
There are like
Yeah,
it has
9 unique
God
units you
Topo.
can use.
Aye.
The Price Trooper, Topo is the A.
It's funny because it's
Jiren.
just it's the new reps of Universe 7. It's super limited on release, but like it has this one broken LR and its partner.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
he has two partners because both the Topo, the God Topo, and then the Topo.
Oh,
Prime
and the free to play
'Cause
unit, right?
the Topo one guards with Universe 11 allies next to him.
Oh,
And then God Topo is giving, he does everything.
God
Yeah.
Yeah,
Topo's so
Topo is
good.
kind of
He
crazy.
is so good. I love him. He's so
You're going to have
good.
the two LR Jirens that are able to
Yeah.
be run at like max power with those
Mhm.
two units. Like, it's going to be
Oh my.
insane.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
and
just
they
like
support. Hold
Yeah.
on.
yeah,
Yeah,
this free
yeah,
to play
they-
unit's good.
That's the
It's
thing.
just like-
They made Universe 11 ridiculous because he's also 170% to all stats,
Mhm.
Universe
Yep.
11.
There are
It's
like
just like
6
reps of
units,
Universe
but
7
they're
back
all
in,
6 wood.
It's
Hold
just
on.
like
Jiren is like,
Jiren is.
yeah, the
Jiren's
more I think
stupid.
about
I love
Jiren, the
him.
better he gets. Like, they made
Yeah.
sure that he's crazy.
This man on the
I'm just wanting to see what they do with LRMUI Goku. I want to see if they can top Jiren.
he
I just
better
want to
be-
see how they can do it.
I
Can he be the Kamehameha lead?
yes,
Please?
please.
It has to be
Oh.
Kamehameha. It has the perfect links for the category.
Over in a
Oh.
flash, prepared for battle, tournament of power.
Come on, we
Bam.
all know that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is gonna be the Kamehameha leader next month.
Yeah,
Super
MUI
Saiyan
Goku.
4 who?
We all know
Um,
MUI is actually going to lead like angry reps of Universe 7, and it's
Please.
just Universe 7 reps who are angry.
Stop
No,
it.
wait, I can't give them ideas. I can't give them ideas.
Okay,
You
so
guys want to move on to Tanabata?
yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say we should move on to
All
Tanabata.
right.
So Tanabata is here. New LR, the new LR Goku and Vegeta are really, really good. I don't think anyone can say the opposite.
Don't you like say
They're-
they're bad or something?
No,
He
I
doesn't
just
like
don't
them.
like them because they don't have
They
prep
work
for
on
battle.
very small teams.
That's all I have. That's all I don't like about the unit.
It's particularly annoying because it's one of those instances where the TUR has prepared for battle. It's like LR
Yeah,
Cell,
no.
right? His TUR has shocking speed.
Oh.
It's annoying. I hate when they do that.
I
They're
hate
just like,
it.
it's
spitting
just
in our
like
face.
Legendary
how,
power.
it's
Yeah,
like how
legendary
Cell had
power needs to
shocking
happen,
speed.
by the way.
Cell had shocking speed and he lost it when he Dokkan Awakens into an LR.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
hurts.
But aside from that, like the blue guys
the
are
GoPros
really good.
are better.
I can't say anything
The
about them.
GoPros, but better.
I love the animations on that. Oh my
Oh yeah,
god.
their 12 key is like my favorite super in the game now. I love the Destructo disc.
Oh my
It looks so clean.
Right, so I was
Yeah.
saying, the free tickets are back, obviously, and we have some pretty good units. And Kefla is also on the tickets, which I was not expecting, considering she's a 150% category leader.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Kofla.
They actually
I-
updated the wish strips, which I'm happy about.
Yep.
The wish strips this year are stupid good. Like for no reason either. Like you get the Nuker Goku, but not the
Nuker-
Vegeta. Or
is
no,
Nuker
you get the
Vegeta on
Nuker.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuker Vegeta's on there. Goku's not.
Oh, that
But-
was stupid. I forgot about that.
You have like Topo. You can free
Topo's
rainbow
so
him. Like there's stupid value in this ticket.
Can't
Yeah,
believe
people don't
Kairu
talk
for
about how good the AGL Khalifa is too. She's insane.
She's
Agile
yeah.
Type
she
is
helped me
also
with
really
no
good.
item Universe Survival Saga. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
forgot about those two. Like Fizzcale
Fizzcale
hits hard as
too.
hell. And then AGL
Um,
Caulifla. We don't
What
talk.
is his
like,
name? AGL Boo.
AGL Boo's Awakening was amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 50% chance to stun, 50% chance to dodge, and 300% attack and defense. On an
I like that
unfeatured
they're giving-
unit.
Kind of balanced. Oh, and he
Yeah.
stuns too.
I like that
Like-
they're giving the Universe Survival Saga side characters like these stupid passives, and then they give in LR Cell just. I don't
Plus one key
understand
and no
them.
killings. Have fun.
I don't understand Bamco. I don't understand
I-
them.
I don't understand now. And then what? No, that's later. Never mind.
Yeah, from what I've been seeing on
Continue.
JP, Tanabata has been like super good this year.
Yep.
Tanabata
Yeah, we got-
is really good. It's been dead, but it's good.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
there's a
very
lot of
interested.
EZAs, right? Like that's
Yeah.
at this point, that's a good way to sell if a celebration is good. Does it have a shit ton of EZAs? Yes, it's good.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair.
I'm just interested in how they're gonna do Go. I'm hoping Goku's done justice. I want him to have a reason
He has
to
to
be
be
used.
because they made it way too annoying to get him. Like, because
Yeah,
that's
no.
just in order to do the grind, you have to do all the other characters. I imagine it's still going to be annoying even once you have to start doing it, right?
Yeah,
So,
I missed like 4 characters for the Go Easy. I spent a week farming it. It was horrible.
I was pulling my hair out with Cooler. Cooler was annoying the shit out of me.
at least they did give the Porunga wishes, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you.
Yeah, I was
Porunga's
about to say.
finally back.
Did we get Porunga last year?
I don't think
Yeah,
we
but it was
did.
only one set.
Yeah, it was only
Instead of
one.
gave it two.
Meanwhile,
I'll
this
be
year we
honest,
get
last
2,
year's
which is
Tanabata
really good.
seemed kind of dead.
I don't even remember last year's Tanabata.
I don't
it
think
was
Same.
so.
Bros.
It had Tech LR Broly for JP, and that was the big
God,
highlight.
Chad boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we want to, I guess if we want to quickly go over. Actually, did we go over Full Power Jiren in detail? We talked about how great
Yeah,
he
we
is.
did.
Yeah, we
And,
did.
we
have to talk
who
about
wants to shit
Topo
on
and
Dispo
Dispo.
first? Yeah, who wants
Yeah,
to shit
no,
on
we
Dispo
gotta
first?
talk about Midspo.
Dispo is so unfortunate because he's a cool unit, like design-wise, but they made him so mediocre, so bad in short events, not even mediocre, and in long events it's just okay because he doesn't have a gigantic defensive buff, so he will get it really, really hard, and his dodge is basically useless since the last phases of long events disable it.
Yeah, he's Topo, and he's just so great, and then you see Dispo, and he's nah.
It feels like two
Yeah.
different people worked on Topo and Dispo.
Yeah, Top on the other end is basically he can do everything. He debuffs, he buffs your allies, he hits decently hard, he tanks well, he has decent links, he does everything. He's an unfeatured unit. Not even a Dokkan Fest.
Sadly, but they did him justice.
I just feel like Dispo, he was made for long events, but then like
But the only
his
super
dodge
long
only
event-
caps off at 60, and then if it
Goku
if you
cancels
verse
dodge.
Goku cancels dodge, and then he gets tagged for like 1 billion. And it's like
Mhm.
okay.
So it's now time for Kairu to explain why Fizz Cooler is going to be the most broken 120 easy. Let's go.
Here we go, boys. All right. But the 120s are gonna be so fucking good. Just basing off of-
Broly blew me out of the water. I was so surprised by Broly.
What did he
yeah.
do?
Let's talk about him first. So, Truth, what do you feel about him? How's your feeling about him?
Well, see, I am Mr. Defense, right?
Yeah.
And even me, it's like, oh, he just easily is like 4 million, like easily. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll be
you
honest. I
just
feel like
jump
people.
out
I
and
feel
it's
like
just
people.
like very casually, like, oh, here's 3.5 million, and then I double supered, and then actually I triple supered. It's like, oh, yeah, Broly is really damn good. I don't. The more I think about it, I hate that they keep some negative aspects in the cards, though. Like Tech Gotenks with the same thing, Super Saiyan 3
Gotenks-
Bullet, same thing. Like nowadays, it's just balance is so like out of the window. It's stupid when they have some cards still have these negatives into them. Like I think they could have just taken away his negative defense and like it's fine. Like it's not
I
like
think,
it's
I think
unbalanced,
the
you know?
biggest problem with the negative defense is the fact that it made people, when they saw him, think he was still bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when people saw him, they still thought he was just this glass cannon who could not take a hit. Well, I still think he's pretty all right defensively. He's not like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but he's still all right.
He's like average TR level at Rainbow, but then you see all the damage it does, and it's just insane.
Yeah.
I feel like he's built for stuff like Super Battle Road.
The only complaint I have about him is that they could have designed him a bit better, like gave him a massive defensive boost at the start, like 250%, but keep the defensive boost, the defensive penalty at 10 or maybe even 12%. So you have a choice, like go for big damage, but on the weaker side
They could have made him more
defensively.
strategic, yeah.
The one thing that I don't particularly enjoy about Broly is like I like that they kept the negative defense, because it's like I have to play around this now, so I don't just like you go into this event, he takes 0 damage, and then boom, I'm done with the event. I want to be like, all right, so do I put him here and then do it like this, or do I do it like this?
Yeah.
And like I liked that he had the negative defense, but they could have just made him a bit stronger offensively, and it's a lot to ask for because
He's already what, the fourth hardest
he's-
hitting TUR?
Yeah, he's the fourth hardest hitting TUR. Like
Jesus.
the one behind him is AGL Super Vegito, and supported AGL Super Vegito is weaker than an unsupported Broly. So like he's already super Omega strong, but like if they would have made him just a tad bit stronger and left it just the same, and where he's like, oh, if instead of 3 tech you get a medium chance, it's
any orb.
yeah, 3 of any orb for like
if it
a
was
high
3 of any orb,
chance.
he would instantly probably be better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think an interesting thing they could have done is if he gets 1 or 2 orbs, he gave the whole rotation like 30% defense or something like that.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
that
that
would
would've
be
been
really
interesting.
interesting, actually.
I think you said this truth in your video. Like, if they gave him massively debuff attack,
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be interesting. That would be really interesting.
yeah, it's just like 100%, or is it 80%? 80 or 100%?
I believe it's 80 or 100.
Yeah. Oh, now the opponent's not hitting me for anything. It doesn't matter if I'm negating my defense.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's
People
no
really
good that does
underrate
that,
lower
right?
attack.
Massively
No.
lower attack?
No,
No.
there isn't.
All we got was greatly with a bunch of units that is minus 30% attack, I believe. But other than that, we never got massively.
I think we got greatly, and that's it.
I
Yeah.
think the easy A of the 120s I'm most excited for, other than Cooler and Angel Goku, is probably Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Because that man was a monster on his release. And I want to see what they do to
I mean,
him with
Gotenks
his
is
EZA.
still pretty decent damage-wise.
Yeah, no, Gotenks still hits like a
Mm.
truck. And his EZA, I think, will just immediately put him over Super Saiyan 3 Tech Gotenks. Because his
Yeah.
12 key has immense on it.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
So, just who does everybody think is going to just be the best one? I mean, mine is obvious.
I'm
Kami's is
saying
obvious.
either Cooler or Super Gogeta.
I think it's either Cooler, Super Gogeta, or hot take Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
I could say my only problem with Super Saiyan 4 Goku is
Yeah,
that the
but-
lower Super Saiyan
Yeah, I
4
know
is
that
gonna be-
the Lara exists, and that's exactly why they're gonna make him really strong, because he has to
It's gonna
compete
be
with a wall as a
Yeah,
Lara.
there's already going to be one better, so they're just going to they could go nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking the same thing with both him and Vegeta. They could do that.
Vegeta, I'm a bit more
hoping
scared
that they have a-
because
I'm
I think
hoping
they're
that
gonna
they
take.
have-
Loser, shut up. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm a bit scared with how they're gonna tackle Vegeta, because I think they're gonna go a bit on the tankier side rather than balance it out, because he's Vegeta and so he has to tank well compared to Goku. That's basically
Unless you
the.
imagine Vegeta.
Unless you imagine Vegeta is a big child.
To be honest, I expect the 2 Super Saiyan 4 EZAs to be supports for Pure Saiyans.
Oh, that would actually be
It's a
interesting.
hot take, but
Okay.
just
I'd say
just
my
imagine
personal
that.
most wanted.
Vegeta doing defense, Goku doing attack.
Yeah, that would be
Straight
interesting.
fire.
I want Super Saiyan 3 Goku to be busted. Please just make his Rainbow Orb stuff stupid.
Yeah,
Make him make Rainbow Orbs.
Unfortunately, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is like the only 120% lead that is super, that has a 140% 12 key multiplier, which is
No, it doesn't.
speaking. Yeah, it
Doesn't
does.
Gotenks have it?
I don't know if
he's not the
Gotenks
only
does.
one, right?
Well, in that case, it isn't, but it's still a big problem for him damage-wise.
Yeah.
Like the difference
well,
between 1.4 and 1.5 is a whole 20%, which is really big.
You're right. He's the only one that only has 1.4. That's stupid.
Yeah, totally. Extremes, I think, like Android 17 and Janemba also have it. Maybe not Janemba, but
I feel like Kid Boo's gonna be the worst of the 120 EZAs.
Kid Buu could easily be one of the best, but
He
if
could
it
also
doesn't,
be one of the worst.
yeah,
Depends
it
on how
could
they
be
handle
also
him.
be one of the worst if it doesn't give key.
Kami, what do you think is gonna be best, other than Cooler?
Probably either Gogeta or SSA 4 Goku.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think most agree. Cooler.
And copying Sora. All right. True.
Cooler.
Which one?
So no one has mentioned my sleeper, and that's we already saw what they did with Int Janemba. What are they going to
Yeah,
do with
Strength Janemba. Oh,
I don't know. I feel like
I hope
not
he's-
gonna lie. I was thinking about it earlier. Janemba and Broly are gonna be the antithesis of each other.
They are.
Broly is attack focused. Janemba is defense focused. They're both good units. They have the problem of they're both on 2 categories and they're not getting
Yeah.
on the ones.
Janemba's
The only
not...
thing is that Janemba is on more relevant categories because like
yeah,
they just
I would say
refuse.
Broly. Broly doesn't fit on Pure Saiyans too well. In Super Saiyan 3, he kings that.
It's like they're scared to make a like okay, like if you just had SCR Cooler, but he's just like a Pure Saiyan instead, like
Oh my god, please.
MUI Goku, come here.
yeah, that would be pretty insane.
And okay, so this is the topic that I came up with was so the first one I'm going to go with is the category meta and like how they're introducing categories.
Category meta stagnated, and I'm kind of
Yeah,
I dislike
that.
it.
Thanks, loser. Thanks.
You're welcome.
um,
You're welcome, Karuru.
so like you know, we were talking about this in on Discord the other day, and I feel like they could do stuff more interesting, like in terms of category or of leader skills, like not differentiating from categories at all, keeping categories but doing something extra, like Tapion did that cool thing. And the first thing that popped into my head was a category leader who his effect is if you're using him as a leader, the transformation units that you have on your team can activate the transformation from turn 1.
That
It would be broken.
That
Yeah, you balance it out with like he gives 100% stats, but transformation to 1 is a really big deal, so kinda balances out.
Yeah, would all transformation units work on that team? Because at that point, it's like some of them. Super Vegito. I mean, even if like 100% of his stats is still going to be like God, isn't he? Like,
yeah, he's stupid broken, but like that's something that like I'd enjoy because I like running my transformation units to see their transformation. I don't like running Gohan anymore because I don't. What the fuck am I like? I'm not seeing Super Saiyan 2. It's just Super Saiyan 1, and I float him.
Gohan's problem for me is that like Super Saiyan 1 is kind of boring, and then Super Saiyan 2 is really fun, but you never see Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
And, but
make Android 16 AGL. We can't do that. That's too hard.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's impossible.
Arguably, him being int is a benefit because you can actually get to lower HP faster.
I mean, even then, if he guards, you're not taking damage.
Also,
But
like coming back to the leader skills, one thing that I would really like is like a category boost, but if it's from a certain type, you also get an extra boost on top of it.
Yeah,
or
like
maybe
6% per orb or something
or
like that.
maybe a nuke lead, exactly. Like a category, and then you get like 4 or 5% attack for each orb taken, which you double it because you... I mean, it's like 3-4%, it's not a big deal.
I think, I think the category meta just needs something to shake it up. Because at this point, it's obvious they're running out of ideas.
Yeah, the remaining ones are not very good, I'm gonna tell you this much.
Yeah, like, we're getting special pose, and what the fuck is that?
Special pose. Like, at the least, you guys could have put, like, the spirit bomb pose on there. If you wanted to make it a fun category and have, like, iconic poses from Dragon Ball. But no, it's just Ginyu Force, Gotenks, and Great Saiyaman. Have fun.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Just waiting for special pose Super Battle to come out.
They'll see how good this category is, I swear.
They're not in like 10 years we're gonna see fucking LR Pride Troopers. All of the Pride Troopers are gonna be there. And they're gonna be great.
Ginyu.
Yeah, exactly.
Finally. I guess we can move on to the second topic, which may be more controversial, which is the transforming build-up stuff.
So, personally, now, I don't really enjoy transformations anymore because, like,
depends on how they do them. Depends on how they do them to me.
I find they take too long, and I know that in the community a lot of people do run long events. I never do it. I run Super Battle Road. I know item Super Battle Road, and then I run Dokkan events. I don't touch long events. I like doing Infinite
Dragon Ball history for my stuff because it's like it's that nice middle ground between not too long, but like not too short is my thing.
To me, Super Battle Road, it's just far more difficult. So that's the one that it's just more fun.
Yeah,
that's the actual
it's because it's less exploitable.
Yeah,
in long events, you just bring 6 defense stackers, which can farm free to play really. and you
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
win.
You know item it easily. The Legend Goku.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Legendary Goku event to me is not the hardest event in this game, and I don't know why some people still claim it is.
Oh, Extreme Super Battle Road just kind of blows that shit out of the water.
Extreme Super Battle Road is like it is the
You
hardest
walk into
event.
that shit, you get fucking cleated in the face. Okay.
But no, I am starting to agree that transformations, if they're done wrong, can severely hamper a unit to the point where you just don't want to use them.
It's not even at this point. It's not even if they're done wrong. Like the fusions, as much as I like those units, like I'm getting kind of bored because I'm like I want to see blue more. But I run an event and I see it once and then they die and I'm like, oh, I didn't even get to see the active. And
Blue fusions are not good Super Battle Road units.
No.
I
okay. I mean,
they're okay because you still have the 50% dodge.
Yeah, they're okay with the dodge. I think I'm happy that they're starting to do more units like Blue Bros, UI Omen Goku, Full Power Jiren, stuff like that. Beerus is great. I love units who have an extra thing on top of it. But Beerus is amazing. I love Beerus.
I singled him like damn, I'm gonna get banned now. No. I singled him the other day.
Kyrie singled Beerus, and ever since then, he's just been like, he's in love.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, so Beerus just one-shotted the entirety of this event. Like, oh, easy.
What is he now, the
like,
second
6 mil stat. Yeah, he's
Vados has made him the second hardest hitter in the game, second hardest hitting TUR in the game, right?
Yep.
Jesus, dude.
8 mil.
Beerus is so dumb. I love him.
And
going back to the transformations.
Yeah, it's only Vegeta Blue. And Vegeta Blue has he has a landslide victory over everything else.
Because he has counters and additional supers.
And this is why Cooler is going to be amazing. Because his kit before Easy A is still so strong.
I think,
anyway,
I do agree that transformations can kind of make you not want to use a unit.
Yeah.
It's why I'm really liking these new units like Blue Bros. I love Blue Bros because they start out Jiren, they start out really good, but they have an active skill that you can access that makes them even better. UI Omen Goku is just pure good. Super Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku. Tech Elder Broly is probably my favorite transformation unit.
In my opinion, the most well-designed transformating unit is Bardock because it's an active skill, so it's not forced.
Yeah,
you can activate it pretty early, like turn 4 is not that long, and you have a condition to activate it immediately.
He's trying to beat most malevolent clan. What is he?
Just like Cooler, who's just built perfect in every way, right?
Cooler's also amazing.
Don't get me started on God himself. Fucking Cooler.
Yeah, also Cooler is really good.
Oh my God.
I mean, really, at this point, all transformations, they should just all be active skill. Design the units in a way to where they're completely different when they transform, and you could choose if you want that. Like,
it's boring when you just have this unit who starts out okay, but their transformation is way better.
Yeah.
But you barely get to see the transformation.
Imagine Turles with an active skill instead of.
And we should also.
If Turles had an active skill, oh my God.
Or Android 13 would be way
yes.
transform.
Speaking of Android 13, so I used him the other day. He's not that bad.
He's not. But he's worse. Cooler came out.
Cooler came out the month before, exactly.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it's so everybody's comparing
against every Saiyan, but Android 13 is only against Goku. Have fun, guys.
Yeah.
Fun.
I don't know.
It's Cooler, but without crits, and he only supports androids. I like Android 13. He's a cool unit. I like androids as a team a lot. But Android 13 he's an alright Dokkan Fest. I definitely think he was a bit too shit on his release. But I think he's fine.
Yeah, he's not bad by any means.
A unit I haven't seen talked about in a while is Kefla. Because she came out.
SCR?
Yeah, the strength one. Did she get kicked off? Didn't she make it to off rotation on Universe 6 now?
No, she still makes it on main. That was a mistake for me.
Because I was blown away by her at first, but no one's talked about her since.
That's what you get when you have shitty killings, shitty leader skill, and you need 6 orbs to activate the second part of your passive.
She's pretty good. Kefla is
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, she's
She
good.
wanks
I did.
She wanks that LR, but whatever.
That LR.
But I think she's good. She's like what she has the benefit of her team doesn't need keys, so you give her all the orbs.
And she
Yeah,
has
so
that
her
same
passive-
cabin. She gives her all she needs.
Yeah. And then like shit. What was I saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, you have Kabe on there who's gonna be creating orbs anyway, and then
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Kaba creates orbs. It's just like the Tien and Goku and Frieza thing. I don't
Exactly.
get people who complain about Goku and Frieza not getting 18 key because Tien just makes it.
no one actually says that. Please tell me.
I've
no
seen
one- no
people
one complains
complain about
them
it.
not
and
getting 18 key.
Oh my God. Yeah. So much. It's so
Are you
much.
kidding me?
You have
Yeah,
no
yeah,
idea.
no.
Day one, it's never been a struggle for them ever.
No. They have like 12 key and links, but people still
All their
say
best
They have
partners.
every
All
key
their best
link,
They
partners.
have all the great killing.
The only thing I don't really like about Kefla
Oh.
is that you need a
her
cab.
category.
Yeah, also
Yeah,
a
her
category, but
categories.
aside from that, to get her at her maximum potential, you need cab up. In cab, you can only pull on type-specific banners, which for free-to-play units aren't exactly the greatest investment ever.
Just wait until 6th year when they add the type banner units onto the general pool and then blow
That
up
would,
the
that
entire
would be
game.
like that would be nutty.
So like
Imagine
I pull
getting
Kefla,
shot
but
on a
I
pole to
can
get
never
TN.
really see her full potential because I don't have cab and have no intention to pull on that banner since it's a bad value for me.
Talking about her category.
Oh,
What is
God.
going on with her category?
Her
The
category is like
so bad.
Like, what is the name of the category again?
Desperate
um,
struggle, I think.
Rapid growth?
Oh, no,
Rapid
it's
growth.
rapid
and
growth.
there's
Yeah,
so
it's
many
rapid
Yeah.
growth.
characters not on there.
Yeah,
There's
and
so
it's
many
like,
characters.
hey, this person who was growing pretty rapidly, like, DBS
UI
Broly or
Goku.
Dragon Ball
UI
Z Broly.
Goku.
Broly, not
Dragon
Super
Ball Z
Broly.
Broly.
Yeah.
Rose. Like, the guys
Oh
who
my-
legitimately were like, hey, see this power that I have? It's getting bigger. Like, as I'm fighting,
Constantly.
when you hit me, I
Well,
get
okay,
stronger.
so I did a video talking about the whole category, right? And in it, like I was bringing in clips of characters talking and stuff like that. Goresh told me that Rose talking to Blue Vegeta uses the exact like word of the category to describe Vegeta, and Vegeta's not on the category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't transform, so can you really say that it's growing?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like at this point they're just making shitty categories and throwing AGL Gohan onto it, so that there's like you kind of just go like, hey, Gohan, he has like 15 categories. He's a chase unit.
I still think they
Um,
should have just made him like undisputed king of the game. That would have been just better than like just they should have made him just like just insane. That's Super
Crit
Saiyan 2
against
Gohan.
everything.
Yeah.
Like no one is mad at that. Like it's like that people wanted him to be the best. Like that would have worked fine. Like
Oh,
make, not
yeah.
make Android 16 not suck dick. Let's
Yeah.
make it hell not like weird.
They should have let Super Saiyan 2 Gohan just roam free because his transformation is fun. I love using it, but
Yep.
it takes
Well,
so much.
They could have
to
fixed it
pull
by just
off.
going like when you can activate it when your HP is 59% or is it 58 or 50? Yeah, 58.
58.
58% or less with an Android 16
Or
as like turn 1 or from the 5th turn. That's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
bam. You
Boom,
have
he's a
fixed
good hit.
Gohan.
Like, holy shit, I get to either stack with this unit on these funny stacking events, or I get to turn into this gigantic mongoloid beast that one-shots everything. It's like, okay, cool.
If
I get to
Gohan
see
was
the
Super
pretty
Saiyan
18.
2, if Gohan was Super Saiyan 2 from turn 1, where does
Oh
he
my
rank,
God.
like and like
Oh.
hardest?
Near the top.
Like, he's, I think he was like 4 or 3. It was one of
Okay.
the,
I think it
one of
was 3. I think it was 3.
Like
Yeah, I made it.
him and Super Vegito.
Yeah, like it was like Vegito, him and Vegito from 3 year are like toe to toe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
yeah.
the 300 million celebration units were made from the JP team.
Oh, definitely. The
What are you
global
talking
team
about?
knows how to make its units.
What are you talking about?
The global
The
team
JP
always does
team.
it better, come on.
The
It's
They
not
JP
did
liable
team
straight
yourself.
dropped-
QI and Tech LR Broly.
I'm sorry, but who just dropped? Whose details just dropped last night?
True. It's
That's
true.
what I thought.
Okay, but JP team is a bit of an hit or miss. Global is always more on point.
Wait,
It's not.
speaking of Jiren, he's not on Explosion of Anger.
It's stupid. It's really stupid.
He's
He
literally screaming out of anger in the
exploded
art.
the arena in anger. He blew the whole thing up with fire, and he tried to murder Universe 7. I don't get why he's not on. Oh my god, it's so dumb.
I really like his actives condition though.
No, his active
Receive
condition is
5
amazing.
attacks.
Only 5 attacks. That's so good, and it's such a stupidly good active skill.
The only thing I don't really understand is that he
Django
debuffs and also stuns, which is a bit of a contradiction. I know why they did it, because some events are immune to stun or to lowering attack and defense, but it's just a bit weird to me.
I think like doing it like that, it makes it to where you could use that everywhere. Like, how many bosses are immune to both of those? I feel like there's not many, right? Like,
I know why they did it. It's because, like I said, some bosses are immune to stuns and when some are immune to attack lowering. But from a design perspective, it's just weird that he lowers attack while also stunning.
Yeah, but
it's only for one turn.
Why. Also,
I think that's probably why they did it.
It's like it's such a small amount that are actually like immune to it. It's only usually like the latter bosses, and even then, like Super Battle Road, that if you activate that,
active skill turn Jiren on Super Battle is just an easy win.
Yeah, easy. The Extreme Super Battle Road with this fucking Jiren, you swipe up and then he kills, and everything that's not dead, you go.
Last night with some friends, and how Super Tech Extreme Super Battle Road is dead. It's dead before it begins because of Jiren and Goku and Frieza.
Yeah,
it's dead before it begins.
So he gets hit 5 times. He takes 0 damage from all the hits.
Stuns
and then you swipe up, stuns everyone. He kills like 3 of them, or he kills like 1 of them, and then you got Goku and Frieza on the other rotation who does the exact same thing.
Stupid.
It's so beautiful. It's
and then
so
both of these get TN support. Like
on the turn he has like 300% attack with a guaranteed crit and the lowers attack for Goku and Frieza.
Yeah,
pretty balanced, if you ask me.
It's so balanced.
Before moving on, this is really random because I just opened it. I was checking like rotations earlier because of Jiren's drop. So Kamehameha was almost the strongest team until I looked at Gohan. No, it was almost the strongest team until Gohan. Like I checked Gohan and realized that I gave him too high. I gave him way too high of a key average. Gohan, as a floater on his team, is not doing anything anymore. Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Which it pains me because I want to love Gohan because he's Gohan.
I do too. It's such an iconic moment.
But
it's like his Super Saiyan 2 transformation and everything.
Like he's sitting here like floating, and I tried the team earlier. Like I'm looking at it like, oh wow, this team is really cool because Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken on rotation with the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. That rotation is so fun. Like
the strength or the AGL?
Strength.
Dude, okay, I was gonna talk about him early. I love the strength Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Like with all these new top LRs, I love him.
He's cool. Look at him. He has 50% in links with the big boy LR.
I know, it's beautiful. I love running that rotation.
Okay, so
but yeah.
Question. Is the strength Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken active skill the strongest active skill anymore? Now that Jiren is a thing?
I would still say it's the strongest in my opinion.
Now that which one is a thing?
The only thing is that
now that Jiren is a thing.
You're gonna see Jiren's like all over the
You're
place.
gonna see Jiren's way more. You're gonna see Jiren's way more. I'd say Jiren, in terms of consistency, is the best active skill.
I think it's probably just better to split them for long and short events because Goku can one-shot an entire phase just by himself in long events.
I mean, that's the question is, are you asking without restrictions which is the strongest?
Or with restrictions?
It's Goku without restrictions, but
it's Goku.
Because you have a nuke and a support in one active.
And then the fact that his super attack effects, he's greatly raising, so all of that is multiplying. It's not adding on to the multiplier; it's multiplying onto it. So it makes it like exponentially stronger for zero reason.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. But with restrictions, Jiren wins easily.
Yeah, Jiren. Like I can't think of any other one that is like as easy except like the Super Saiyan 4s. But even
which are turn 4.
Like, you see, Jiren SBR next turn is already as the active.
Yeah, exactly.
Jiren gets his turn 3. He gets it even sooner than the Super Saiyan 4s usually.
And I'm really liking Jiren. He's
great. I love him. He's just.
I think the fact that they also gave him not one but two partners who completely set him up makes it just crazy.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, let me drop Topo UZA," and then a couple hours later, just drop him too.
It's like how they dropped. It's like how they dropped Android 17 like right after Goku.
Yeah, like both of them are crazy supports and defensive units because like Topo's got the damage reduction and defense and supporting defense, and then the Topo Pride Trooper unit it has guard and then a lot of defense and then support defense. Like they're insane. Like Universe 11 is a monster of a team.
It's like sneaks. It's so
they have like 6 units, but they're all 6 of them are like god.
They're the reps. They're the reps of Universe 7 of this year.
Yeah, but we really didn't talk much about Topo as much as I wanted to. Topo's one of the best. He's one of my favorite PAs. I love him. I think like without a shadow of a doubt, I'd call him the best support. That's not counting the.
No, I'd say he's the best. I'd say he's the best support.
Yeah, he's the best support.
Yeah, I would agree.
He does everything. He does literally everything as a support.
I was like, oh, he gives only 1 key, but he has like 5 in links, and then
he had 7 key with Jiren.
Yeah, he gets damage reduction. Oh, cool.
Yeah, he gets damage reduction.
Even 1 key is very helpful. Like,
yeah.
I was pointing this out because I made.
Like he's on Trump Card. He's on Realm of Gods. Like the teams he's
on a lot of good teams.
And it's weird too because Fizzbeerus, like, you know, he doesn't have the most amount of partners, but this guy's a partner for him. He gives him Godly Power, Fierce Battle, 1 key, and Shocking Speed.
Yep.
I was talking about this because I made
the problem with only giving 1 key arises when you have bad killings, like Future Gohan, for example.
Yeah.
Since he only has Dismal Future.
If Future Gohan gave like 2 or 3 key, he'd probably be one of my favorite units in the game.
Yeah, it'd be miles better. Because right now, if you run Future Gohan, you're still gonna have a really good team, but you're gonna have some inconsistency right here and there.
In pulling off stuff. I think, but I made a post yesterday on Jiren when his details got released, and I talked to a person in comments how I talked, at the very minimum, even if Jiren somehow didn't get a wink or 2, he and God Topo get 6 key already. But then we figured out everything else. God, that's like Jiren gets 5 key just from taking hits.
Yeah, like
he's so good.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, Gohan is crying since he has to wait 10 turns for the same amount.
Yeah, Gohan.
Yeah, I don't know. The units, they keep dropping these units with these like monster quality, like Jiren or like these blue boys, like
so good.
I don't have enough money.
Let Bamco, please.
This month has been very rough for the truth.
That's okay. I'm the truth. I just want to say I'm so sorry for what happened to the Blue Bros with you. Oh my god.
I mean, mine got a lot of traction, right? But Nolar also was right there with me.
Yeah, I saw about that. Like, oh my god.
That's what made it weird to me. It's not that like, okay, like I get this like insanely unlucky, like very rare.
But multiple people. But
it happened to Calc, Nolar, and me at the same time. It's just very bizarre. Right?
And then he got Nano.
I don't think the rigging
Nano
because
put like 2 copies and under like 200 stones.
I mean, Nano is Nano. You can't really compare with
Nano is Nano. Nano is Nano. If I had Nanos, like I could win the lottery.
Like regarding the rigging situations, they're not rigging. I think that's pretty obvious. Also because like if they were actually rigging and they were found out, they would actually have to close shop straight up.
Yeah,
that's pretty darn illegal in pretty much everywhere. But it's a really, really, really bad streak of luck for all of you. That's for sure.
I really do feel bad. I was sitting there like I'm seeing like all these summon posts of you guys trying to go deep into getting these units, and I'm like, I don't want to try. Like if I don't get it.
Yeah, because see, like a lot of people will say like, oh, if I just wasn't trying to rainbow them all the time, like stuff like this wouldn't happen. But twice this year, for Rose and Goku and Vegeta, it took me like 4,500 just to get 1. Like,
okay. That's a ridiculous amount.
Yeah,
well,
like it's like.
Oh yeah, but by the way,
at that point, like, again, people go, "Oh, well, if you just sent Rainbow, this wouldn't happen." But to go over 4,000 for one, I mean,
over 4,000 for one is stupid. It's super stupid.
Yeah, by the way, I think this is the first time we're gonna get a legendary summon with a new unfeatured unit.
Yeah.
No, it's
no, Bardock came with Lord Slug, remember?
Didn't Kale and Khalifa come with
The Tech Polyflow and the Strength Kale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came with the
And then
It was
Bardock came
top
with
banner.
Lord Slug all the way back.
Yeah, Lord Slug got top grossing. You can't argue against that.
Okay, so my
Listen,
bad.
all of you say Garlic Jr. Dokkan Festival exclusive LR won't get top grossing. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying Lord
God.
Slug did. Can you
Yeah,
imagine?
we're almost 6 years into the game. We still don't have a single trace of Garlic Jr.
Who is that?
I can tell if you're miming or not. Honestly.
I'm still unsure with Jiren, by the way, because like it looks like he's going to be a legendary summon just because there's no like announcement for a new stage.
Yeah.
But the leader skill is like way too good. It's like no legendary summon is even anywhere approaching what he can do. So it just makes me wonder if he actually is the Dokkan Fest.
Well, the new unfeatured unit is shattering the limit. So
yeah, it reminds me of when they did that with GT Goku though, and they changed it. So like I wonder if we see how he awakens, like if that Topo Pride Troopers awakens with like Dokkan medals and then also the story event medals, they might change it like they did with GT Kid Goku. Because when they showed him on the story, he was shouting limit too, which is funny because then they changed it and he still kind of sucks. But
Yeah. Oh, that.
I'm trying to
Speaking of
remember.
links, so who wants to spam email Bandai so we can get a link update again? We need one.
Hey,
desperately.
Bamco,
so
can
many bad links.
not be worthless? Please?
Like, Cell's links would be good if they weren't half flat boosts.
Yep.
Can we remove the defense part from Golden Warrior? It would be actually a buff.
And it activates twice?
Yep. That's why I said to remove the defensive buff.
Just make it 2 key.
Guys, Kairu doesn't hate Cell. He just wants links to be updated so he can be
I
good.
hate Cell.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's not feeling too good.
Oh yeah, the truth question. What do you think is gonna be for the 350 million celebration?
Oh yeah, wait. Since we brought up 6 years,
I did not know Loser was the truth. Damn.
Sorry.
I'm still leaning towards Vegeta and Omega because I just feel like it's been way too long since we've had a GT celebration. It's odd to me.
Same here.
Yeah.
You're feeding Sora so hard.
My personal hope is like Kaioken Goku versus Great.
Yeah, Kaioken Goku versus base form Vegeta would also be pretty high.
So bad because we have no Saiyan Saga stuff outside of Krappa.
All right, well, listen. I don't care what anyone says. I like that Vegeta and Nappa unit. I do. I
like their animations.
They're bad damage wise, but they do a lot, man. And they're the best. No one is going to tell me for even a split goddamn second that they're not the best World Tournament unit.
Disagree.
People try to say,
this is going to be an argument.
LR Tech Broly in there all the time. Hell, then no, you don't. I do not see LR Tech Broly in the World Tournament ever.
Wait, I disagree.
I never see him in there.
I see Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta a lot more than.
Is it because he runs Resurrected Warriors and Super Saiyan 2?
Yeah, that's what I see. I see that. Like I see Resurrected Warriors Super Saiyan 2 for STR Broly, but I still will disagree. Best World Tournament unit, just based off of his leader, is DBS Broly.
Yeah, I'd say DBS Broly.
DBS Broly allows you to run like 5 different AOE units.
Like he has Krillin and STR.
He has Krillin and
one team.
Broly.
I think if typing didn't matter, I think Krillin would be the best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Krillin would be really, really good.
Still the strongest is Broly, but Krillin, he's free. He's a free rainbow.
Krillin's free. Right?
Yeah, the problem with Broly is that meanwhile, technically wise is the best, damage wise is just very slow.
Rainbow to rainbow.
Also but it's also very slow since you have to go through 2 different animations and everything.
I don't care about speed.
I mean, you don't grind the World Tournament. Loser, you're lagging pretty hard.
Loser turned into a robot. Okay. Oh my god, but My book's over there. Damn. Did we have any more Dokkan topics, or are we safe to move on
I
to?
think we're
We
done.
can move on to Legends is being done, but they have to release the Super
Luther, we can't understand
Yeah,
what you're
Luther,
saying.
You're a robot right now.
But
Okay.
Sora died.
I just left for way too stupid stuff, dude. I can't help myself.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
think we're good with Dokkan for now.
Yeah, we're good with
Let's-
Dokkan.
All right. So
moving on to
Legends.
Legends and then the continuous train break of choices that they make.
It's
I
like
don't know. I like some of their choices, and then they
Legends-
kill their shit.
Legends takes 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
Yeah.
That's how they
Every
work.
single time.
Like they fix Zenkai costing to
Yeah,
to only
Zenkai
7K.
is like a third of the price, but you can't free to play.
But then they
farm.
took away the first level of Zenkai.
Stupid.
I
They
feel like
made
they use it as a way to also make them not as ridiculous anymore.
Yeah, no, definitely a way to. It's not. I'm
Like,
I'm still of the opinion Trunks isn't that bad. I feel like people kind of overhated him on release.
Listen. I was fighting Garesh. Okay, Garesh was using his hybrid Saiyan team. The purple Trunks was way scarier than that Zenkai 7.
Yeah, Purple Trunks is still good in my opinion. He's still good to this
So,
day.
It's like I don't like fully Zenkai 7 units day 1 should not be outshined by a year-old
Yeah.
unit. So
I feel like this is gonna but at the least we know in November by that time we're gonna have Zenkai Boo and Zenkai Cooler who only cost 7K instead of 21.
Yeah, like the quality of Zenkai is may go down going forward, but we still have the old ones. So like
Yeah.
free-to-play units just have to have a bit of patience, and then they're gonna have ultra mega top tier units.
So listen,
Look,
I'm pretty free to play by the way. You know, Legends. So I don't think I
Yeah,
have a
free-to-play
single
was-
Zenkai unit.
Another.
I mean,
another-
Some Zenkais are worth to get to three anyway. You don't need to go all the way to 7.
It's hard because like I have Beerus at 2 stars, and I'm like, I want to see him
What-
at Zenkai 7. He seems like he'd be a little bit broken.
Zenkai 7 is stupid and I love it. I would have had him. He's just
Loser, we still can't understand you.
Yeah, those are you should just like break. your
I'll be right
mic.
back.
But all right. So what was it? The Yamcha requires 200 co-op runs. See. Listen, co-op. I hate co-op. I hate it to death. It's stupid. If I do it with friends, it's like I have to do like 10 runs with somebody until we both get bored, and then we just PvP anyway. And then like
I think the biggest problem with the Yamcha thing is that we had Zenkai Trunks literally the previous co-op season. So they expect us to do 200 runs of co-op right after doing 200 runs of co-op.
I gave up after like I got Zenkai 2 with Trunks, and I gave up because I was like, oh fuck, I have Vegito Blue at 6 stars, so
I'm not doing that. I'm not
yeah,
doing.
I'm not doing all that.
But
Oh
like
my god.
Zenkai 5, and then I just couldn't take it anymore. But yeah, also the new Super Warriors units, I should say, are really good, but you can only get them to 2 stars, which is really dumb since you only have 3 of them.
Wait,
It's-
Super what?
The Super
it's
Warriors.
dumb that last year it's like, okay, here's the 5 Ginyu Force units, and this year it's like, all right, well, you get 2 and then 1 you can get from co-op. It's like, not really.
Yeah, like last year, the Ginyu Force was better than the current Super Warriors, and since you got 5 of them, you had a much more flexible team. Meanwhile, now you have to run the same 3 units every single time, no matter the matchup.
Oh
So-
yeah.
It makes them way less fun to use since you have the same 3 units on repeat, and it's
Are
a
we
way
talking about the
worse thing.
Super Warriors?
Yep.
Yeah.
Super Warriors is another case of 1 step forward, 2 steps back, because all 3 units are actually really fun, but they only released the 3, so you're gonna just have to keep using them.
Talking
doesn't
about
help that
ultimate
young-
units.
Yeah. Oh, talking about what?
Talking about ultimate units.
Oh,
The ultimate Chaozu.
Ultimate Chaozu! Let's
Dude.
go!
can't believe they have the audacity to do that.
Yeah,
Stop.
you
Here's the thing.
must seriously have brain damage if you think that was a good idea.
Like, if they want to improve Super Warriors, then right away they should Zenkai the Yellow Piccolo from Legends Road. That would already be a good buff. And then they should just release a new Chaozu if they want us to make an Ultimate Chaozu.
Blue Spirit
Just make
Bomb.
him blue. Just make him blue and they have
Zenkai
a full color wheel.
Blue Spirit Bomb Goku Zenkai when?
Never. Never happening.
I have him at 14 stars for zero reason.
So we have an OP equip, arguably one of the best equips in the game for arguably one of the worst units in the game. Seems very fair to me.
Yeah, I mean,
also,
We got the Super Saiyan Blues and Pycon.
Yeah. I was gonna go on them. The Super Saiyan Blues are so good.
Just LVD, but better. Goku, if it wants to.
Loser, we still can't understand
Yeah,
you.
Loser.
Oh, sorry. Connection.
Anyway, the Blues are so good. Like, they're so good.
The Blues are insane. And the funniest thing is that 2 weeks ago, Pycon got released.
Yeah. Like, Blue Goku, if you want a blue focus
Loser.
Loser.
Yeah.
Your mic.
Sorry. My connection is just wild.
Don't talk. Anyway, so Pycon got released. He gets one shot by a single special move of Vegeta Blue.
That's not really surprising.
Like, how do you release a unit that is so bad and make him red?
Because it just didn't. They didn't want people summoning on this. They wanted people summoning on the Blues. They knew people knew the Blues.
It's so
they were gonna skip
stupid.
anyone.
So stupidly dumb, stupid. At least don't make him red, make him purple or something. He's already a bad unit, he didn't need to be red. He has no tags, he has no equips, his kit is kinda bad, and then you also slap him the red color. It's like,
No, he's Pycon. Did you really expect him to be good?
To me, the most hilarious thing is the clip. Some Japanese player, like, full HP Pycon does his
full HP Pycon uses the green card and then get one shot in the face by Vegeta Blue.
Because it's like, you can't switch when Vegito does that. Like, it's crazy that they're just like, okay, every banner now we need multiple red units when he's running around. Like, it's insane. Like, they're just not thinking. Like, you can't do that. Like, all these units that are coming out right now, they have to be like other typings. Like, they definitely want to clear the way for Vegito Blue to dominate since he's the star anniversary unit, because otherwise they would have brought back Zenkai Boo's banner, who's the direct counter to Vegito Blue, because he locks him in and he locks strikes, right? So he could like really handle Vegito Blue. But he's like the only Zenkai banner they haven't put up since the anniversary started. So it's clear that they're just like, all right, everything get out of the way. Vegito Blue is dominating. We're just going to push red units so that like no units can sort of like challenge.
They released like 5 red units this anniversary. No, 6 red units this anniversary alone, counting Zenkai Trunks. Like, it's very clear that they're saying, oh, Vegito Blue is really good. Just summon for him, guys. I swear it's worth it. Just give us your money. All of it. Thank you.
Well, shit out. Oh, this is the one thing that I don't like about Legends when, like, in comparison with Dokkan, and I guess it goes for any gacha with a PvP system, is like when you release something as stupidly broken as like a Vegito Blue. Like, imagine if fucking Dokkan had PvP and then they released Goku and Frieza 2 years ago versus the climate of the game at the time. Like, Goku and Frieza would have, if there was PvP, anybody who pulled Goku and Frieza would have just been like, all right, so I kill everybody in PvP and that's it. And like, even now, like, well, it's more difficult now because then you have like, you know, units like Goku and Frieza who still dominate, or units like this new Jiren that he comes out and it's just like, why is he so good? Like if this was PvP, it would be a problem, and like it's a problem.
But since it's PvE, who gives a shit, really?
Yeah, and then Dokkan also has the other problem of they balance these units for no reason. Like, why? Why is it that, like, you know, like Fizz Vegito Blue got his EZA and became what he is, and then like who was bad that came out recently? or like mid, like Nappa. Like, why does he debuff himself on his dodge turn? Why doesn't he have dodge built into his passive to activate his own passive? Like, where is the...
Even if he did that, he doesn't become the best LR in the game, right? Like, it's like...
Yeah, no, it's not even close. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, Kariro, but Dodge is actually in his optimal build.
No.
No? Well,
No.
It's not?
He benefits more from his additionals because AoE exists and multiple enemies is more common than it may seem.
Yeah, but Dodge is actually a pretty close thing.
It's a close second. It's very close.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like a problem of, you know, stuff like Nappa. Even like if you don't even touch Nappa at all, like you take Nappa and Vegeta and separate the two units. Like Vegeta, if he started off, he would be okay LR. He wouldn't even be broken. He would be okay. But like he's locked behind all these conditions, and like then you take Fizz Vegito Blue, and then turn 1, he's doing more damage than the Dokkan Fest LR fusions. And like turn 1, he's doing more damage than any build-up unit. He just comes out and he just like, hey, by the way, you're dead now.
Weren't we talking about Legends?
Yeah.
How did we get here?
What can you really say about Legends? They don't know what they're doing, end of story, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
they're chasing their own tails like every second. So
can we at least talk a bit about the Super Saiyan Blues?
We
Just
did.
towards...
They're broken.
Yeah, they're just really... Vegeta is a better LF Vegeta. Like, he has the exact same kit, but better, which is why. At least make him different.
Should have been green.
And then Goku is red because of fucking course he is. But he shits out a ton of damage and is actually a pretty decent tank considering the way restores vanish on blue card and has a cover change.
I feel like the only thing that I'm disappointed about these two is that they're Future Saga for like no reason. It's just been Tournament of Power. Like transforming Blue Evolution, Blue Kaioken. Like I don't think anybody would have complained about that, but they do Future Saga again.
Blue Evolution is probably just reserved for a step up in the future, since
it's probably
an important moment. But Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, I guess, since we have already another one.
So let's discuss that Blue Gogeta from Legends that came out. He's kind of good, right?
Yeah. You really hate me, Kariro, don't you?
Yeah, I despise you.
Anyway, so I think we're done with Legends.
Yeah.
Okay,
Legends is bullshit.
So, last part of the Modcast, we are just gonna ask you some questions, DATRUTH, and then we're just gonna close shop.
Okay.
And for you, I have 2 questions. One as a video editor, because I'm really interested in hearing your response. And another as just more of Dokkan player. So, the first question is, have you ever thought of making higher effort content, like with a script, actual video editing with some graphics and stuff? For example, like a beginner guide with an actual well thought out script and something like that.
Okay, because I just watched Garesh, right? Garesh did sort of a beginner's guide to Dokkan, and like that was a little bit more of what you're talking about, right? Like I thought that was very well done, and especially with the anniversary, a lot of new players coming in. I think like something like that is very good. The reason I've never done it is more so, I mean, I'll just be honest, right? Like the business aspect of YouTube, right? I mean, it's speed is actually like the most important thing. Speed and consistency, right? So like doing stuff like that is good, but it dramatically will like hurt the channel from the way I've set it up, right? Like if you guys remember the Gaming Claw,
yeah, exactly. I was thinking about him because he made the exact same type of video I was talking about with actual editing and stuff. I think it was pretty neat because right now there really isn't anyone that does that type of content, at least regarding Dokkan, that I know of. And
yeah,
I think it would be just nice to see it coming back, in my opinion, at least.
I mean, it definitely could be a thing where like I'm not the best at like editing and stuff like that myself, but there are a lot of people in the community who are very good at that, right? That I could sort of like, you know, hire to
Get
do a commission to do it, right?
I mean, I have commissions open, so if you want.
Oh my god, was this a promotion for yourself?
Anyway.
No, but I like what is his name? Havohai. He doesn't do like super high edits. He does like he'll do team builds. Well, I don't really agree with the team builds he puts. Like he puts out team builds. Like I like his format. He puts up team builds, he talks over them, he says this is this, and this, and then I feel like he could do an extra thing where, all right, so now he takes this team and then he runs it through an event. And then he's like, all right, so this is what I was talking about with this, and then these units work together like this, and there you go. Like that, I feel like it's a cool team building video, like type of video. Like if I were to do YouTube, no, I would do something like that where, boom, I get like I show this unit. Oh yeah, this is a gaming claw. Yeah. I remember this video.
That's like he spent a lot of time. Like I remember behind the scenes, I was with him. He spent a lot of time on this, right? Like it's very high quality. Like like you just look at it, it's like way better, well done than like any Dokkan video anyone does, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't do nearly as well as like just his normal videos do. So it's like like for YouTube, especially if you're doing this like as your job, it just becomes like, are you going to dump all this time to make a super good video that not as many people are going to watch? Like it's just the unfortunate like nature of YouTube, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's also been a trend with high effort videos that like channels with 1,000 subs did, and they blew up just because they were that good. It's not an uncommon thing to see on YouTube.
But it's he is right in the fact of like a normal user, especially like on a channel like Truth's, is like they go to his channel, they see summon videos, they see SBR, and they're like, cool, I like to see this. And then like a like major change of pace would be cool like that, I guess, like once in a while, but it won't do as well because YouTube algorithms are always so.
Yeah, I'm not saying like it should be a constant thing, but it would be a nice change of pace every once in a while to see the thought out video put out.
That does sound like something cool. It'd be something cool to see. Like, but in like, I don't know. I just feel like being a Dokkan YouTuber, it seems a lot more annoying than it, or it sounds like it could be a lot more annoying than it seems. I'm just like I'm sitting in front of my phone playing the funny swipe up game. It's more like, oh, I have to do this and then think out this and then come up with this and then run this team and like post like 12 videos to get some like to get more attention towards stuff. It just
for me, I found that like the most important thing, right, is to just like always be aware of when new stuff is dropping and be ready to do a video on it ASAP, right? Like Jiren,
I saw you made a video at like 1 a.m. today.
Yeah, so like yesterday, right? Like it's 4 a.m. my time is when they normally show the Twitter stuff, and like even like I'm texting Goresh like, hey, by the way, they showed God Topo at 1 a.m. our time, but I still think they're gonna show whatever LRs at 4 a.m. right, letting them know. And then 4 a.m. hits and it's like, oh, there's nothing here. And to me, I'm thinking like, well, that doesn't make sense because like tomorrow would be the data download, or in a few hours from now, the data download's gonna hit, and then the next day is the release. So like they have to show it at some point tonight. So even though I went to sleep at 4 a.m. after they didn't show him, I still set an alarm for a few hours later. And then sure enough, oh, they did show Jiren. So then like I got up, made the video, and went back to sleep, right? Like I'm always ready for data downloads, all that stuff. Like that's sort of the annoying aspect is like to do it the way I've kind of done it. Like I just always have to be available when the new stuff comes out. And like that's the thing, like people now know like, okay, the data download's going to hit, like Truth is going to have like the rainbow, like I'm gonna get the first look at the unit fully rainbowed right away on Truth's channel. So like that's it's just kind of built from there.
Yeah, imagine
that's a bit of a
like. Did you ever get stressed out or something like that? Like burnout from doing so many videos at a regular pace.
Yeah, I feel like doing as many videos as I do, like that's because the most important thing too is consistency, right? Like when a lot of people try and do YouTube, it takes a long time to build up. like to even grow at all. Like I started in like 2013. I was doing other stuff, but like I didn't start getting like consistent like what people will call growth until 2017. Like years of uploading just in silence, basically to myself before finally I pop off. And like I know a lot of people now, like they want to do stuff, they want to do content for Dokkan and stuff like that. And it's like a couple weeks go by, they don't get success, and like what's going on? It's like it takes time, like, and you have to do it consistently every day for a long time. Like there's exceptions who get like a blow up right away, but like most people aren't, right? Like you just gotta
content creation is hard.
Yeah,
It's a long journey, and you gotta have a good personality, or at least your content has to be something people want to watch. It's why I understand why you rainbow every unit, because I feel like most people wouldn't watch if that wasn't the case.
Yeah, that's basically your gimmick at this point.
I am sort of like, like I don't know what would happen if I went rainbow unit, so it's like I don't even want to find out what would happen, right?
Yeah. Oh, he didn't rainbow the unit. Look at this fucking blast.
I'm unsubscribing. DATRUTH didn't rainbow the unit. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
So like a lot of what Loser just said is a big reason for like, because I started APT and I was like,
This is fun.
I can maybe make a YouTube thing about this. And then I was like, first, my personality, I'm an asshole. Second, I don't have consistency. I'll go and make like 12 posts in like 12 days straight, and then I'll die. I won't make a post for like 2 months.
Still waiting on the Blue Bros calcs.
Trash did them. Why would I? Okay. But like that's like I definitely like you have the like you're waking up at 4 a.m. because it's the same time for me. Like I don't find stuff out until like 8 a.m. when everybody already calced it. Like Kami was DMing me like, "Hey, I calced this unit." Like
he's stupid.
I don't have the ability to like go to sleep at 4 a.m. and wake up at 6. Like your sleeping schedule sounds.
It also is one of those things too, where like I am at the point where I'm making decent money, right? Like I'll put it at that. So like there is extra motivation, right? It's not like it's like, oh, I'm just doing it because I completely love it. Like I do love Dokkan. Like I don't know, I'm like weirdly obsessed with Dokkan.
If you didn't love Dokkan,
me,
I don't know how you would still be playing after Blue Bros.
Because I have this love-hate thing with Legends, right? Where I'll hop on, I'll be super excited about it, and then it's like, oh yeah, they're morons.
Yeah,
so I'm off this again.
I open the game, I go to PvP, I see Vegito Blue, and I leave.
I definitely have like a love-hate relationship with Dokkan. I never quit. I'm always just playing.
Oh no, I'm same here, Cairo.
Even
I have
when
a love-hate relationship.
I just took like it wasn't even a long hiatus. It was supposed to be a long hiatus, and then Super Saiyan 3 Broly's EZA came out, and I went, "Hey, I'm just gonna hop back in," and now I'm like here again.
When I play Dokkan, if they release like a string of mid units, I just don't care. I just take a break for a while and do the EZAs and hop off. But like if we get consistently good units back to back to back, I'll keep playing.
I've been playing since I've had my JP account since second Annie, and I have
I've had my global account since like before global second anniversary. I think it was like December of 2016 is when I started playing Dokkan.
And it's bad because I haven't gotten my my returning login bonuses yet. I literally have not done it.
Jeez, really?
The 3 years that I've had it, I have not gotten that login bonus. And I'm like,
wow.
Maybe I should take a break for 2 weeks. And then like 2 days into it, I'm like, let me just open Dokkan real quick. And then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot.
I like doing the dailies and logging in every day is better than the return bonus anyway, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
The good thing about the return bonus is you get those stones without having to actually put the time into the game, right? It's just like, all right, cool.
Exactly.
The only thing to me about the return bonus is it isn't like Legends where it's actually worth it to take a break because like the login stones will just give you more overall.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same here. Like sometimes I take breaks from Dokkan, like I don't play as much. I just don't farm the new free-to-play units and such. But I always like keep up with the game, know what is coming, farm the new story events, as in just do the first clear for the stone. Yeah. That's something that I always do. But sometimes there are dead periods where I'm like, not feeling like it.
Yeah. Dokkan to me is like it's a at the end of the day it's a chill game. It's like it's just something you can turn on and have your brain turn off.
You
have in the background.
You know, never mind. You'd be intoxicated on something and then just be playing Dokkan and get really creative.
It's funny how discussions on Dokkan like take more brain power than actually
playing Dokkan. Yeah.
Play Dokkan with attention.
Sometimes you'll have an argument with someone about Dokkan, and you'll just think to yourself, "This is a PvE game. Why are we doing this?
This is a PvE bubble popping funny muscle man game."
Like PvP, like Legends PvP discussions, I've seen less toxicity than in Dokkan discussions, which is a PvE game. You can just run whatever you want, people.
I don't know.
I think because the Legends community, they have like a kinship of hating the game, right? Like it's like,
they all have like a blood bond. Like they have a blood
like
bond.
This game's bullshit. Like
I'll go to the Legends sub. I'll go to the Legends sub as someone who like kind of enjoys the game, and I'll be like, "Hey everybody!" Oh, and then I see the hot page is just entirely filled with "fuck Legends, fuck Legends, fuck Legends," and I'm just like,
if you don't like Legends while playing it, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. For a straight week, there was just like on the Legends sub, there was just memes about how Dokkan's anniversary was better, and I just thought to myself, yeah, it was, but I still don't think the 5th anniversary was that good.
Not even like the Dokkan anniversary. Like it was like I saw the one where it was like a random month on Dokkan. It was like LRUI, Hefla, and it was like so like during Legends Annie they got like
Icon, Super Kaioken.
So,
Can we get a Super Kaioken EZA on Dokkan just to flex over Legends, please?
I kind of want him to be a Dokkan Fest, honestly.
Like, I would be okay.
A transforming one though?
Yeah, like a Super Saiyan Angel Goku.
I know he's only for 1 second, but still, like,
it was still cool.
It was a really good Saiyan, though.
I remember back when 2nd anniversary. I remember Optimal Pycon.
Oh, please no.
No,
never
don't
forget.
Bring that up.
Never forget. Optimal Pycon 2020, stay winning.
Oh, speaking of sub, so Truth, what is your opinion on our sub?
I feel like people probably think I'm a lot more salty about it than I actually am. Like, I don't really care too much. Like a lot of because there's threads about me all day long, right? Most of the times I'm just like laughing at them.
The people who think you're salty about our sub are like the people who are constantly salty about you.
Literally hit up multiple of the mods on there to say, y'all don't need to worry about the posts. Like, you can do whatever you want with them. I don't care. It does not bother me at all. Like, I've hit up multiple of y'all just to say, like, it's fine. Really. Like, let them, if they're having fun with the discussion, I don't really care too much. Because,
listen, the truth. I love you, but I also love the memes. I love all the memes. I'll never get over there is no Dokkan, take off your clothes. I never will.
Go ahead.
Okay, go on.
So the only reason that I feel that like the promotion rule kind of is in place is just because like people get so toxic with it. Like
I don't know why people hate Truth or defend. Like I swear, I feel like we shouldn't get this toxic over YouTubers for a Dragon Ball mobile game.
And like there's two groups of people. Is like the people that hate you and the people that hate me, and those two people hate each other.
It's funny because they think you two hate each other.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm pretty relaxed. The only one who actually pissed me off was Lolly, because like I made a video like, okay, Dokkan has made like $1 billion this month, and I know how much I spent, and it's not millions. I didn't spend millions on the game. And then it's like, oh yeah, Truth is claiming he got the game the top grossing. It's like it was tongue in cheek. God damn it! Like
we were actually joking in the mod chat about bringing it up the DATRUTH versus Logigami debacle.
Yeah, we made it. I was gonna.
The other thing,
the Logigami. How about no?
Most of the Kale and Khalifa stuff, right? Like I don't mind. Like I honestly what's the big thing people go crazy about that I said I like them better at 55% than like every unit rainbowed?
Yeah.
I kind of, like I'm still like on that corner. Like all the units prior to Gohan and Goten, I still like them better at 55%, I think. Like,
Oh, yeah,
if it's on like liking it better, good on
If you just prefer it, I don't think I'm gonna hang you from a tree. I love Kid Goku to death, but he links like garbage on every team outside of his own.
Yeah, you can find a lot of value running him in a lot of events, right?
His stun, he has the stupidly good active skill condition.
He builds up
he has
for
the guaranteed crit. Yeah, I enjoy Kid Goku a lot. I just wish he had like prepared for battle. I just wish he had that.
I think, or all they had to do was just make it to where he, like, again, I think a good thing they could do with a lot of units moving forward is have them do small support type buffs. Like,
Yeah,
just
no,
like the
no,
model
they did
with
that with
SDR
Future
Cooler and
Gohan.
Golden
It was
Yes.
something they did for a little bit. It was something they
Golden
did for a little
Cooler-
bit.
I don't Golden Cooler as much, cooler, but like his restriction really could have just been like most malevolent clan or
I feel like it
Dragon
should have
Ball
been.
Heroes.
Why was it Dragon Ball Heroes? I didn't get that. I mean, I get it was for the category. Speaking of heroes,
he's going to
we
get
could be-
crazy.
Yeah.
I think the reason they're doing all this tournament power stuff now is because they're like, okay, we kind of got the go ahead that we could do heroes, Dokkan Fests, and LRs. So now
give me my God Trunks, my Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, my
yeah, but, like, imagine how crazy Golden Cooler is going to be doing all these attacks and supporting
Mhm.
like, because like how Super Saiyan 4 Broly and like God Trunks probably aren't going to link very well, right? Like there's going to be a
No.
huge array of stuff, and
It's
Golden
gonna be-
Cooler is going to help mesh it all together while doing.
it's gonna be
a billion attacks.
beautiful.
Yeah, Golden Cooler is going to be insane.
I'm interested to see just how far they'll go with hero stuff. Like, are we gonna see like the deep hero stuff, like evil, corrupted, dark Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 4 masked Broly as a Dokkan
God.
Festival unit?
Yeah, I think
It happened. Can we get
Dokkan
Super
is
Saiyan
not
3
done.
Raditz and Nappa?
What?
What?
Can we get
One
Super
person
Saiyan 3 Raditz and Nappa from Heroes?
As an
No.
April Fool's unit, that would be awesome, honestly.
Okay, what was it? I already forgot. Go ahead.
So, Truth, I wanted to ask you regarding the evaluating units. Don't you ever feel like a bit annoyed that people take your word as like a gospel and all it's so high? Because I remember when you were going crazy about the whole Kellen Khalifa first and Gobros second, and everyone was following you pretty much mindlessly, I would say, because like the moment I would say, well, I honestly think that Super Saiyan 4 Goku are better than Gobros for this, and this, they will just say, no, they're worse, shut up, you're bad. And like, don't you ever feel like you should maybe, I don't know, put some disclaimers that they are just your opinions instead of saying the truth?
That's a problem with
all the
with an
time
online image in
I'm
general.
telling them, like, number one, I'm stupid, okay? And I do change my mind a lot. Like, I'm just gonna tell you guys what I think, right? I think
In the current
Gohan
moment,
is
yeah.
the game. I think Gohan and Goten are two, and I think that I feel confident in saying that. So I'm gonna say it like over and over. That's the thing with me too, is I do end up repeating myself a lot. It's not just like Dokkan videos, but I do that like in real life too. Like I just repeat myself over and over. But it's just become such a meme, right? With like Kale and Khalifa. But like, I mean, when Kale and Khalifa came out, you like look at them compared to all the units that were out at the time. Like it's insane.
Their kit was very overwhelming. I think that was the main thing for many people. Is like they had a huge line of like text and everything. But like at the end of the day, in hindsight, now that we're here, I feel like they're still good, but very restrictive is now what we're kind of seeing, because they have to have a team with a lot of like Peppy Gals, Pure Saiyans, and Tournament of Power units.
So what I feel like is the reason why they were so held heavily as high as they were is due to like the exact moment they were released. Everybody was
Legendary Goku
kinda,
event just
exactly. Everybody was kind of just like, "Whoa, this event is weird, and this unit makes that event easy." And nobody really got that like, hey, like you stack your defense and you kind of just win, and we have like 1 billion of those, so just do it. And like that mindset never kind of just never went away. So like I'm fine with saying like, oh, Kale and Khalifa is like because that's a good unit. I don't like them personally because they're like the fact that you need to run such specific units. The
only thing is I found that like it doesn't make that much of a difference. Like, yeah, they'll do extra damage and stuff like that, but they're still crazy. It's just like, I guess like if you're not fighting a Pure Saiyan or a Universal Survival Arc unit, and then you don't have any other extra like attack, because it's just attack that they get. From,
just get attack.
Yeah.
But that just kind of like falls back. Like I personally, Goku and Frieza, I have them held at a way higher tier because like and
damage.
It just I can. It's not just damage. Like
I
do definitely feel like Goku and Frieza are like they're thrown to the side defensively. I've seen people say, "Oh, that's terrible." Like they're not a good tank at all. They take too much damage.
$170K after Super on
they
Rainbow?
have in stat wise, if it's a shorter event, they have a higher defense stat than a Kalen Khalifa, and like Kalen Khalifa, they're busted on that Universe Survival Saga SBR stage.
Yeah.
But like outside, like on full power and pure Saiyans, like if you don't have dupes, like they're just kind of like they're kind of just going like, I don't get any of my supers.
I've noticed with Tech Broly too, where they say like Tech Broly is bad defensively, and it's not
Tech Broly does not have bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they'll toss these units in slot 1, like Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and you said that too. It was like, yeah, no shit, that Super Saiyan 3 Broly, you toss him in slot 1, he gets hit 4 times, he's gonna die. Yeah. Play smart.
One discussion I remembered a long time ago was because for some reason I remembered like a few months ago people were against using items for some reason. Like it was so weird. Like back when because people made statements such as like LR Strength Broly is great for Super Battle Road, then people would say his defense is bad, then people would bring up items, and then the other person would be like, "Oh, you're using items in Super Battle Road? Cringe."
Yeah, like I know item Super Battle Road. I know how to build around no item in Super Battle Road. Like, in all honesty, like if you want to talk about no items, I don't think Cell is a great no item unit. He's good for his heal, but he takes damage, and the point of a no item is to like not do that.
You just gotta kill. You gotta kill before.
LR Cell is great for no items, no item runs, but it's not consistent. You have to get the perfect run.
You have to get like that god tier luck. Unless it's the Android stage, that pisses me off.
Android SDR, and then the rest is like, man.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get the right streak of luck with Cell, it's gonna be your carry. It's gonna heal you fight like 8 times a run, do decent damage, tank well.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the same amount of luck, you're just gonna rely on him and die.
Yeah, I wouldn't like base my opinion solely off of that one thing. Like I don't like Cell for all those reasons, blah blah blah. But like if I'm like going through no item runs, I'm finding units that I'm like, hey, this unit's like kind of a lot better than a lot better than I expected. Like
Demon King Piccolo.
Demon King Piccolo, yes, exactly. Like
great.
Demon King Piccolo is like, damn, I just got supered on this unit. This is a free to play unit. I just took 20k damage.
One dupe.
20k damage, and he's doing like 2 mil on a super. Like he's creating his own orbs. He's creating orbs for the team. Like I just found this sleep good as fuck unit by accident. like that, I find that cool from like doing no item runs. But to say like, oh, you know, Tech Broly is bad because slot 1, turn 1, he's not doing he's not taking no items. He's not taking 0 damage. It's like that's not a realistic like thing. Tech Raditz.
Not every unit needs to be a strength Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Tech Raditz is one of the best tanks in the game because he has a guaranteed stun. But you know, he takes like 20k if he gets hit before supering. But that's not. It's not bad. He still has the guaranteed stun. And like, you run him with Super Saiyan 3 Broly at the extreme tech stage, and it's like, all right, so he's, you know, Broly, he's doing this OP damage, and then you got Raditz stunning. Like, like it's not just like I see a lot of the arguments. You know, the game's not only about offense, but it's not only about defense either.
Yeah, there's a balance.
A combination of both. Yeah,
you have to have a balance. And you can't just have one glass cannon unit. That's why glass cannons usually don't work. And you can't have just a defensive unit. That's why Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's ass on everything but Super Battle Road.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I feel like there are a ton of units that like you read them and you go like, this doesn't look really strong, and then you actually use them and you go, oh shit, this actually really good.
Yeah,
for example,
that's what I've actually learned from
AGL Super Vegito.
Yeah,
extremely good. But like, if you don't know how overpowered the counters really are, you just look at him and go like, oh, it's only 40%. This is garbage.
Yeah.
Doesn't Zahal have some hilarious like screenshots of him saying stuff about Vegito before he came out?
He does. Well, what is your opinion on Vegito? I know I see like a lot of people saying like he's bad because only 40% and like counters are bad or something like that. Like,
wait, we're talking about physical Vegito?
AGL.
The
Super Vegito.
The Super Vegito, yeah.
Easy A. I saw your video on World Tournament Vegito.
It's just with me, like I have horrible luck with them getting crits. Like
Yeah, it
Vegito,
depends on experience. I feel like for some
Vegito
people it's
Blue,
anecdotal.
Vegito Blue, like all of them, I just never get good luck with them. Like I can acknowledge, I think physical Vegito Blue is probably like the best EZA by a lot, but it's just like for me, he just never does seem to reach up to that
He
potential.
crits on int units, but he never does to strength units.
I mean, the one good thing is the equipment system. The units I think that get the biggest impact are those counter Vegetos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, people often bring up the fact that Super Vegito doesn't take special attacks, and that's fair. Okay, it takes a lot of damage from super attacks, but like it doesn't take damage from the 80-85% of the attacks in the game. So like, kind of balances out. And then if you compare him to like STR Cooler takes like 50-60k less damage from super attacks.
You're about to start talking shit on Cooler. I'm gonna need you to
no, just listen. STR Cooler takes like 50-60k less from super attacks, which is quite a bit of damage, to be fair. But then he takes like 30k on normals, meanwhile Vegito takes double digits. So overall, it's gonna tank way better than Cooler. But since he has this one major flaw, it devaluates the rest of his tanking kit.
Only thing that's a bit of a bummer to me is that physical Vegito Blue wasn't that far after him, and he just gets his defense at the start of turn. Like, it would have been nice if they just gave it to Super Vegito.
Yeah, that would have been nice too.
Good defense at the start of turn is not then the best unit in the game, right? And even still, like, I hate that they sometimes care about balance and other times don't. When like, some of these units are so ridiculous. Like, who gives a shit? Like, just give him the defense at the start of turn. He's still taking a lot of damage anyway. Like, it doesn't change anything. It just makes him more fun to run, right? Like, that's all it does. So
for every Fizz Vegito Blue, we'll get like we'll get what's a restrictive unit? You guys can name one.
Go on.
Nappa.
Oh my god, please no! In Cold Black.
Oh, can we bring up?
Oh,
can we just
SCR
real quick?
Blue, please no.
No, can we real quick
I
talk
saw
about
people
how Nappa and Vegeta and Bobbity and Deborah like were back to back.
Oh yeah, that shit was it was a bit weird. Bobbity and Deborah is like
they feel like a summonable
forgettable, but they're super good.
Yep.
But can we talk about real quick how people were saying Super Saiyan 3 Broly was worse than STR Boo?
Ooh.
No, people didn't say that.
I saw somebody sent me a screenshot of
it says minus on his passive. It means
Int Ultimate Gohan was better easy. Because he actually has defense and doesn't.
Can we not bring up Int Ultimate Gohan like ever again? I
forgot that he easy-a'd.
Like Int Ultimate Gohan got a really good EZA because his card was unusable before, but he's still bad. It's like he got a massive jumping power.
Yeah.
But he went from like 0 to 2.
Even on his release, he wasn't very good. Like even on his EZA, like it wasn't very good.
Yep.
Holy shit! How long have we been going?
Like
an
almost
hour
2
and
hours.
42 minutes. My phone's about to die.
Probably wrap it up.
So if you guys are ready
I just
to
want
wrap
to
it
ask
up,
one last question to DATRUTH, and then I think we're done.
How many stones did you spend in total throughout your whole life?
I mean, it's a lot.
A solid amount.
Most of my summons have been on camera, so people could get a general estimate.
Someone needs to calculate. Hey, Cairo, get on that APT for stones.
I wanted to ask you, do you ever feel regret for doing something like a poor choice in Dokkan? Like, for example, the Rainbow Wing that you are of Baby or the Goku and Vegeta? Do you ever, when you stop summoning, do you ever go like, maybe this wasn't worth it? Maybe I should have just waited it out and pulled them across the multiple summons I would have done in the future?
The only time I ever really had that level of regret was on Global when STR LR Broly came out, because I was like pretty much free to play, sort of. I would buy some sales, but that's it when he came out on Global. And I remember it was one of those things where there was no heads up. It's literally maintenance ended that was supposed to be for World Tournament, and then just STR LR Broly is here at Global first. It's like, what the hell? Like, what is this? Right? So it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go all in and get him, and then I didn't get him. I was like 2,000 stones back then, which is like rough. Because that banner too, I think it was a 7 featured unit banner, Broly's global banner or something like that, or 8.
It was something like that. No. No, yeah, it was like 7 or 8, something like that.
It was only
So,
7?
like,
Wow, it really was. Damn.
It was rough. So like that was the only time I've ever really been like I was thinking about quitting Dokkan after that because the SGR was so bad. But like with Baby, I just told myself like, I'm never gonna do this again. But then I did it again.
You did it again.
One reason
No, there were actually 11 featured units. I just checked.
on the global one, 11?
That's ridiculous.
That's what the wiki says.
No,
Jeez.
I gotta double check. Hold on. No, was it? I guess because that's still less than a typical Yeah, because I think legendary summon banners back then. Oh,
I sent a screenshot. Now
Okay.
I don't know if the banner on global was
Oh
different.
my god, that banner makes me angry.
Did they introduce the Dokkan Awakenings for the Goku and Vegeta early, right?
Yeah,
Too?
They did.
But they didn't bring the increased drop rate for medals, so you had to do the Kid Buu event 35 times each.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they didn't bring updated Kid Buu.
What a weird thing to do.
There was a lot of
Global
weird
was very-
decisions.
You know, it makes sense why global players are so stuck on the global shafts because global used to get shafts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not anymore.
I mean, especially
Remember
you-
Gohan on a ticket banner?
Nah, the worst ever is Gogeta 1 year anniversary. Them lowering the
Oh my god.
It was only from 6
I
to
don't know.
5%. It
I
wasn't
don't know. What's
that
worse?
big of a jump.
I don't know. What's worse, that or the fuck you banners?
Can we talk about the
Oh,
Elargon on the
oh,
second
really?
anniversary?
Hold on, wait. No. The Janemba and Gogeta banners, that's horseshit. Gogeta and Omega were added to those banners. I will never agree with people because people hated those banners. Why? Because they took Super Saiyan 4 Goku off, right? That was the big thing.
It was
I think
because
it was
switched
mostly
the
because
banners. It was like,
exactly. Super
Yeah,
Gogeta
like-
had mostly extreme units and Janemba had mostly super units.
I don't know why they
Gogeta,
did that.
Super
It
Saiyan
was-
4 Gogeta was on Janemba's banner, and then Omega was on Gogeta's banner. And
Yep.
it's like, why?
That's funny.
I still think To Be Released was the biggest global shaft ever.
Oh
Like,
my god.
Really? You released these 2 new units on global, but you won't even let us use their goddamn leader skills? And they didn't even have the 120% lead for Super Tech yet. So we couldn't even run Gogeta on we couldn't run him on
Yeah,
I
you
remember
couldn't
Super Tech
even-
120.
People were thinking that they might replace Cooler and Angel Goku as the leads for those at one point. I remember that.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
I think because Renzi pulled it from the global test server first, right? So people were like, "Oh, it's global like first," like going
Yeah.
crazy. But then,
Yeah, I
obviously-
remember like the leader skill being to be released and everyone's like, oh, this is just gonna be updated. It's just an early release. And then it
And then
actually came
category
out in
meta.
game and everyone was so disappointed.
Oh my god, that shit
I
was
remember
funny.
when Fusion category was first revealed, and we all thought, "Oh my god, it's
Oh
gonna
my
be like
god.
Patara
I-
Fusion and Fusion
Still.
Dance."
Still
Super
angry about that. Yeah, Super 17 should technically be. I'm still very angry. about
Super
that.
Android 13 for Fusion when?
Like, I'm just waiting for them to do like a Fused Warriors category.
Last resort, but with Super 13 and Super 17.
Just invalidate both Patara and Fusions because running them separately is kind of stupid. I want to run them together.
Also, can we talk
Let me-
about the tickets on the second anniversary?
Oh my god, no. I don't want to think about it.
I actually
about what?
like I had a global account back then, even though I was JP main. I did one single on the ticket banner and actually got a Largon. 2%
Oh
rating.
yeah, the second anniversary LR Gohan was so
Yeah.
stupid. Yeah, no, instead of giving you an actual banner, here's like I had 4 out of 5 Gohan tickets. I'll never forget that.
I actually pulled the Largon, got him like to SA 16 because I didn't have Kais and then lost the account. And I still don't
But,
have
like-
a Super Saiyan to go on my main.
Yeah.
Global used to get fucked over, but like
yeah, now we're kings. Now we have tickets
yeah,
and
now
discounts.
global is just like, hey, I have like 1,000 stones, and I'm not sure of the exact value, but like I have 1,000 stones, and then it equates to like 2,000 stones worth of summons because tickets just kind of exist. And then
and
you
we have the better
discounts.
discounts.
You have-
and we have
Yeah,
the
you have better
discounts.
discounts. You have
You have
three-
discounts,
you have
that's
the-
it. Like, we
yeah.
don't have, we didn't tell them.
And I'm like, I'm sitting here on my stupid fucking JP account, like, hey, I get things
Hey,
early.
I got the Tanabata banner. Anybody want the Tanabata? I remember seeing all those people. I remember seeing all those people who saw the Tanabata banner, and they were like, "I'm skipping 5th year for Tanabata."
Oh no.
Oh no.
What's
Okay,
wrong?
so
You don't want
I don't-
24 featured units? You don't want.
I'm just gonna leave this 1 year. I pulled on the Tanabata banner for 3 years in a row now. All 3 years in a row, the first featured unit I pulled was Int Kidbu. That banner is fucking course for me. Every single year, I pull Int Kidbu as my first featured.
He's your spirit animal.
I don't want him.
Before this all wraps up, I'm gonna do the hottest take. I'm gonna make everybody mad.
My phone's about to die.
Fusion banners suck. Okay,
what
thank
did you say?
I'm leaving now.
What did you say?
I don't like the Fusions banners. I think they suck.
I think they're worse than.
That's a hot take. All right.
I think
it's like they're really good for beginner players.
Not very good for a long time.
If you have
a lot of
anything,
units,
you're like, okay, but like why? Like,
personally, in my opinion, in terms of like meta,
it doesn't just go to Gohan and Cell. It's like Gohan and Cell, the 3-year fusions,
in Janemba, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I'm indifferent about Zamasu. I don't really like Trunks.
I like Trunks.
Oh, you don't like Trunks, really?
No.
See, this is something I've had.
Him and Gohan are like hand in hand. They're like the same unit.
This is something I've had to talk to Kairu about with Trunks. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't get it.
Also, it's better to clear up that if the Kairu thinks doesn't like a unit, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad.
Yeah, he doesn't mean they're bad. I feel like people don't get that. Okay, but I wanted to bring up, I do think, like, compared to the 4th-year banners in terms of meta, the 4th-year banners were better than 5th-year banners.
Yeah, I'd agree. But I think that it's just, like, most of all, out of everything, the thing that annoys me the most is that the Super Saiyan 4s weren't on the anniversary banners.
They had to give, like, one small point of value to Goku and Vegeta's banners.
But,
also,
like, yeah.
Goku and Vegeta are so incredibly underrated. Like,
no, I still no one talk about those units for
the
no
Super
reason.
Saiyan 2s?
Yep.
Yeah, they're super good.
Oh my god, they're fucking amazing.
Vegeta's like stupid good. Goku's one of the best tanks in the. I love them.
I find it stupid that Vegeta he like switches.
He gets
from
worse
super
when
to
he
extreme.
transforms.
No, he doesn't. What are you talking about?
Wait, does he? I forget.
No.
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 I have not seen Vegeta's details in a bit. I just remember he makes like 6 or 3. Oh god, Kairu, don't explode.
Kairu's about to smite you.
No, Kairu, calm down.
He like I don't like for the term in terms of like extreme Super Battle Road, he does switch type, but like I don't run type leaders in Super Battle Road, extreme Super Battle Road anyway, so I don't really care. But he's kind of just broken. Like Vegeta, especially like Goku's all right. Vegeta though, it's fucking god child.
I think one thing I would like to see them do is create more orb changers for like every typing and category and stuff like that. They're very powerful, like orb changers. So like that would make like him, Kefla, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Vegeta all way better, right? Which is orb changers all over the place.
Imagine Super Saiyan 3 with an orb changer.
Yeah.
You have Broly chatting out with a fucking orb changer next to him. Like, they could do so many cool things. Like, how we could all just be wrong. 350 mil is going to be Super Saiyan 3 Vegito and Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, and then Super Saiyan 3 is going to be the best fucking category.
I mean, I wouldn't oppose to it, honestly. I wouldn't oppose to it.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. Like, shit. I want more cool units and stronger units and less of like, I have to wait like 30 turns to get this unit to be strong. I kind of got tired of that after like, I don't know, Gohan.
I feel like they're not going to do it better than the fusions anyway. Like, I think they kind of hit like a really good sweet spot with that. So maybe moving away from that for a while is a good idea.
Yeah, because I'm seeing that they're starting to anyway. Because like LRUI, LR Jiren,
Beerus.
Beerus. Oh my god, Beerus. Cooler too. Like they. Like that, and then changing. Did Loser just die?
Yeah, Loser just quit.
Yeah. And like changing, like you said earlier, like supports, like leaders. Each leader just kind of like supports their category, just maybe a little bit, like, and you get relevance and like things to tie these categories together. So it's not like Android Cell Saga where the leader is just kind of like there, and then this team is also just kind of like there, or like. and it's more in terms of like Kamehameha, enhanced transformation, where there's nothing you can run all these units. They don't even have any key links together, and then like Cooler's just there floating, supporting, giving key, and being a Chad. Like more Coolers, please.
More cooler. I want a Super Saiyan cooler. I want a Super Saiyan 3 cooler. I want a Gohan cooler. I want a cooler cooler.
Cooler absorbed.
Cooler with Boo absorbed. That would also be pretty nice.
God, keep looking at Jiren's animations. Like, these are pretty.
Yeah, Jiren's animations aren't that great in my opinion. They're good, but they're not like 5th anniversary levels of good.
Bad.
Anyway, I think we should wrap this up.
We should probably start wrapping this up.
So it's been almost 2 hours. Holy shit.
Ah, shit. It's gonna take like a year to fucking upload.
So anyway, this has been the 3rd episode of the Modcast.
Okay.
Apologies, my feather just broke into my room. As I was saying, listen, I'm still a minor. Don't laugh. This has been the 3rd episode of the Modcast. Massive props to DATRUTH for joining us today. And
I thought it was fun.
I was expecting you to just be like, nah, fuck you guys.
Wow.
I really try not to carry myself like that. The bad thing is a lot of times like I tend to be very I forget the word, but just very like damn it, I forgot the word what I was gonna say, but it's kind of like I don't know, like I'm just like here and there, right? Like it's like sometimes I'm just not really checking Twitter. I'm not really like paying too much attention to stuff.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
I get so many people asking me like for collabs and stuff all the time, and it's like I don't want to like seem like I'm like, oh, I'm so big and mighty, I can't be doing stuff with people, but it's just like so many people ask me for stuff a lot that I end up just like I'm just gonna go like take a nap instead.
Yeah, I was surprised that you responded, not because you left, oh, I don't have time or something, but like just, you know, you're a pretty big YouTuber, you have to do like 3 or 4 videos a day, so it's like, it was pretty nice of you to accept.
Yeah, hopefully we didn't take 2 essential hours out of your time.
Oh, no, I actually lost $500 by recording Modcast, unfortunately.
No, because the thing with downloads tonight, I just need to be ready for that. If I wasn't recording this right now, I'd probably just be napping anyway, like honestly.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm probably gonna take a nap after this.
Anyway.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, thanks to DATRUTH. Bye, Cairo. Bye, Camino, even though you spoke like 4 times.
Yeah, Camino just kind of said, fuck you, and that was it.
User died midway. But anyway, I'll see you around.
See ya.
Yeah.